From the Badlands come the orcs and goblins, a green tide of brutal creatures that must be stopped.
Greetings and salutations, welcome to a brand new Total War Warhammer guide. Today we are looking at one of the brand new units from the King and the Warlords DLC, and that is the Nasty Skulkers. Great name, by the way. Really interesting unit, a really fascinating unit. So we're going to talk about the attributes, we're going to talk about their special abilities, which is the key to this unit, and then we're going to talk about how you might use them in battle and hopefully kill some beastmen, but unlikely because we're just one unit. We're probably going to get murdered quite quickly, but we'll talk about how you'd use them in battle, what sort of tactics we're going to get involved in. Here's the unit themselves. Nicely looking unit. They're very noisy. We'll zoom back a bit. Sharp lads, sharp. Right, so these are the Nasty Skulkers. They come in a big unit of 160. They've got armor-piercing weapons. They've got Vanguard deployment even. They've got the Stalk ability, but they do have poor leadership. That's a big thing to remember when we look at these units. 7,200 hit points. Very lightly armoured, 15 armour. Terrible leadership of 40. Average speed 37, melee attack of 26, melee defense of 16, weapon strength of 24, 18 of that is armor piercing, so you want to go after those armor targets preferably, and a charge bonus of 20. Well, that's shit, you're thinking. What's the point in that? They're quite expensive for goblins. Why would you want to use these? And this is why you want to use these. So let me just start this battle, because the beastmen often hide up there and it takes a while to get there. We're only little goblins. We've just got little legs. We'll send the goblins on their own because they're just going to get murdered. So we'll send our goblin brethren up there. So the reason why you want to use these guys is for their special abilities. They've got Vanguard deployment, which is always nice. Means you can, position them a little bit better. Get some hidden objectives, obviously with the Stalk ability, really, really nice. Means you can move hidden, very, very good. But this is the two big reasons why you use them. Opportunist Murderer and the Smoke Bomb. So the Opportunist Murderer is an augment spell cast on yourself. You don't have to cast the ability yourself. It happens automatically once you get in a fight. And it gives you plus 36% armor piercing damage and plus 16 melee attack, which is fantastic. It gives you the ability to go after those armored units and do some serious damage. And also the imbued effects of poison, which is all those debuffs that we see on the poison spell before. Really, really good. And if we're winning melee combat, it recharges after 15 seconds. So fantastic, it gives you that bonus over and over again, but you do need to be winning the combat. So that in itself is a very lovely, nice thing to have. The other thing we've got is the Smoke Bomb. So the Smoke Bomb is a hex spell, lasts for 21 seconds, and you cast it around yourself. Any enemies within 30 meters get minus 76% speed and minus 76% charge speed, which is ridiculous. You can really slow down an enemy. So the way you'd use these guys is not like this, not like in a straight up fight, which I'm about to do and get murdered by some beastmen. So that's nice. Should we just do a smoke bomb as they get close? As they come to charge us, we'll get a smoke bomb. So the way you'd use these guys is far away from your front line. These are kept in reserve. They're kept in the trees, hidden away in a forest, on the flanks, etc, etc, and don't commit them to combat early. That's the key to it. So what you want to do is, once those two big armies are engaged, you want to send these guys out round the flanks. Get those debuffs on. Use that, I've totally forgotten the name of that ability. Opportunist Murderer ability to give that bonuses, to get that poison on the enemy with the stuff like that, and with the debuffs, because that will give the rest of your army that's hopefully a bit more fighty, let's say, than these weak leadershipless, armorless goblins, the opportunity to win the fight. That's what their main thing for. The other thing we've got, obviously, is what we talked about before, which is the Smoke Bomb. And this is a really interesting one, because there's many uses for this. It's quite a good escape tool. If one of your flanks is collapsing, or this unit itself has got embroiled in a fight and you're about to lose, whack out the Smoke Bomb. You can try and get away. You can also use it to slow down your enemy, so you can catch them. Especially if, let's say, for instance, a cavalry unit charges at your stalkers, you're like, shit, we're going to get destroyed. Whack on a smoke bomb. You then have the ability, those chargers might do some damage, but they're going to struggle to get away, and then you can surround the flanks. You can flank charge them because they're moving so slowly that you can actually get into the fight. So these aren't, they're called skulkers. They skulk around in the background. They don't get involved too much. They just go in when you need them. So we've been discovered. So let's smoke bomb. Let's smoke bomb. There you go. So they're moving nicely. It doesn't really help because we're attacking. We're going to get absolutely murdered here, aren't we? Let's face it. Let's face it. So there's our buff going off. It's going to last us 15 seconds. We're not going to win the fight, so I don't see us getting the recharge of the thing. We're doing a nice bit of early damage. Obviously, those poison attacks really helps. It levels up the playing field a bit against these Ungors. So we're doing all right. Actually, we are winning the fight, and we're taking them down. But the Beast Lord's come in. He is about to murder us. He is going to... Yeah, this is where it goes tits up, people. This is not good, okay? But we've done a fair amount of damage. But like I said, this isn't the way you use them. This is just for a bit of fun, just to see him in combat. You want to sneak around the back, get those rear charges off, use the smoke bombs to cover flanks, to protect flanks, and also to catch units that normally are too quick for you. Your infantry can't catch, but this will give them a chance. So really, really useful units. I'm definitely going to use 1 or 2 of these units. There they go, they're running away. I'm definitely going to use 1 or 2 of these Stalker units in my army. It just gives them something a bit different, a different flavour. Let me know, especially for you multiplayer guys. Do you plan to use these in the multiplayer? Do you find them useful? Or do they just get countered too easily? I'll be fascinating to know. But against the AI, I think they can be superbly useful. Oh my god. I've got Skarsnik. He's like, I am not getting involved, mate. You started the fight. I'm out of here. That's pretty much what Skarsnik's thinking. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you want more Total War content. I've done unit guides for all the units in the game and also other games and stuff like that. Just have a browse. If you enjoy it, subscribe. If you don't. It's fine. It's fine. I won't take offence. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Bye-bye.